Hey everybody, hope everybody is well. Today we're going to be talking to you about our favorite GoPro accessories. Now we carry a couple of GoPro cameras with us, a Hero 4 Black as well as a Hero Session 5 Black. Some of you may have different models, but most of these all work with whatever GoPro you have.
GoPros are great for adventure travel, and we do a lot of adventures. So these are our go-to accessories for all the different situations that you may find yourself in your travels.
The first accessory that we recommend you have is the suction cup mount. This comes with us everywhere. It's great for any type of driving shots. It's completely adjustable anyway, and it's good up to like 100 miles an hour. So you can put it on any sort of moving vehicle and get great shots.
We have used this and felt very safe and never lost it, and we have driven on the highway on motorcycles, cars, driving through lakes and rivers. So it's fantastic and I highly recommend it.
If you're looking to get those cool underwater shots, you know, the split level shots, we recommend the GoPro Dome. And this is another thing that we don't leave home without if we're going to any destination where there's going to be water. It's really great. It disperses the water across the front, allow you to get a half above and half below photo. If you want to learn more about it, just make sure you check out our other video on how to use the GoPro Dome just by hitting the link just right up there in the corner, and you can learn more about how we use this beauty.
I know a lot of people don't love selfie sticks, but when it comes to using a GoPro, you really need to use one. It's all about capturing yourself doing those amazing adventures. I like the GoPro Stick. I can hold it out when I'm snowboarding, when I'm zip lining, any kind of adventure that I'm doing, I can just catch myself. And I really like this because it's adjustable for several layers. You can go close or far. It's really super. Before I used to use the Quick Pod, and it pulls out. I like how light it is, but I do like this better because I found that the Quick Pod sometimes gets corroded when we've used it underwater, when we've been scuba diving or snorkeling. It's great, you can hold it out in front of you, but we have found that it gets a little rusty and it gets a little loose. So go for the GoPro Stick. Now you don't always have to have a long pole as well. No. I just like having a GoPro in my hand, so having something just to hold on to is a lot better than carrying around the GoPro in your hand. That way your finger or your thumb or your wrist won't get in the way. You can just nice and comfortably carry it around. I like this one and the one that comes with the GoPro Dome because they both float in the water. But if you're also doing some water, you might want to get yourself a floaty as well for your GoPro so that if you do let go of it, it will float and you'll be able to find it. However, always have a hand strap when you're working with your GoPro because you're going to be doing great adventures and you're not going to be concentrating on holding onto that strap.
I think that leads us into mounts, which there's three that we travel with all the time to make sure we can cover all the action from all different kinds of angles. First would be the chest mount. I highly recommend this for anything like biking, anything that involves running, because it keeps things so much steadier than the head mount. What's great about this is it obviously works with the center of gravity of your body where it stays motionless. It goes on, it's not too uncomfortable, allows you access to all the controls, and gives you that unique point of view.
Now I like this one much better than what Dave's about to show you, the head mount. This is a popular one that a lot of people use. They put it on their head so that they can capture the moment. However, I find that I end up moving my head too much, and whenever I go to edit, I really have to be careful because I'm looking around a lot, my head's just moving, doing everything. So if you do use the head mount, really be careful and conscious of looking straight ahead or looking at what you're doing for at least 5 to 10 seconds each time so that you have something to edit to.
And one other mount, or body mount if you will, that we carry with us is the wrist mount. I find this is great if you're jumping off things. It gives you a great POV. Sometimes it's better than the selfie stick so that you don't have to actually hold something away from you. You can get a much closer view of yourself, and it turns as well. So you can get your POV as well as the POV around you. It just fits on your wrist. It's pretty small. It gives you, again, another unique point of view, which is exactly what you're looking for when you're using a GoPro.
Your GoPros don't have the greatest sound when they're in a casing, and that's why I tend to like the Session a little bit better because it's not in a casing, so if you want to record any speaking, you're going to have clear sound. But another accessory that you can use is the Rode mic. The Rode mic just sets into your iPhone or your smartphone or whatever you use, and it records your speaking that you can sync in your editing. And I think it's really great for GoPros because they are not known for their sound. So whenever you are doing any videos and you're just using a GoPro, you can get excellent sound with the Rode mic.
Let's talk a little bit about underwater. One of the things that I found I always had a problem with is color correction underwater. So when you're using your GoPro, I highly recommend these Polar Pro filters, which will fit right on the outside of the actual casing like this. And as if you go below 8 feet, it will color correct it for you. So you don't get that really green, gross tinge of being underwater. Again, this is something I bring whenever I'm going underwater along with my GoPro Dome, and it really helps you get much better footage. Continuing on with mounts, obviously you get these when you buy a GoPro, but we always like to have a bunch of different mounts with us, both the rounded and the flat kind. They're disposable, so you can either leave them on, whatever you attach them to, or you can actually take them off, but they're not reusable. So they're a disposable thing, but they're great for quick mounts if you need to have it on a snowboard, if you need to have it on, say, a helmet or a paddle board or something like that. These things are fantastic to quickly mount them and you don't have to worry about them coming off.
So that's all of the GoPro accessories that we use. Do you have a favorite that we missed? Leave it in the comments below and let us know what we should get next. And if you liked what you saw today, make sure to subscribe to our channel for more travel tips and travel advice from around the world that we share weekly right here on The Planet D.